Evaluate the given line integral. In order to use this formula to evaluate the line integral, we're going to need to take a look at the curve C over which we are integrating. The function r at t is the vector function that traces out that curve C in three-dimensional space. And this vector function is what we can use to determine the parametric equations for that curve. So in this case, we see that the parametric equation for x is just t. The parametric equation for y is 4/3 t to the 3/2, and the parametric equation for z is t squared over 2. So what we're going to do is take those parametric equations and plug them in for the x, y, z in the integrand of that line integral. Notice in this integral we also need x prime t, y prime t, z prime t, so let's find those values. X prime t is just going to be 1, y prime t is going to be 2t to the 1/2, and z prime at t is equal to t. Now we're ready to build our integral, and we'll begin by plugging our parametric equations into the integrand. But the only variable that we have here is x, so the integrand is going to be our x equation in terms of t, which is just t, plus 2. And then to that, we're going to multiply by a giant radical, where the radicand is x prime at t quantity squared, so that's just going to be 1 squared, plus y prime at t quantity squared, well that's 2t to the 1/2 quantity squared, plus z prime t squared is going to be t squared, and then we're integrating with respect to t. Let's notice that our t parameter goes from 0 to 2, so from 0 to 2 are the limits of integration here. Now we definitely want to clean this up before we integrate, and this is t plus 2 times the radical. We're going to end up with t squared plus 4t plus 1, and this can be integrated using a u sub. We'll let u be equal to the radicand, so that du is equal to 2t plus 4 dt, which can be factored into 2 times t plus 2 dt. So we can create that du in the integrand by multiplying by a 2 here and then by 1/2 out here to fix that. We now need to leave off the t limits when we convert this integrand to being in terms of u, and the antiderivative of u to the 1/2 is 2/3 u to the 3/2. Let's simplify and then convert back to t's, and then also bring back our t limits. We plug in our upper limit for t, minus the lower limit plugged in for t, and then simplify to get this final answer representing the line integral evaluated over that curve C.